Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Simplified Computer Science Concepts by Professor Rutusha. Today we will be implementing AND gate using Deldsim simulator. So let us begin. So let us now understand what is an AND function. So an AND gate is nothing but a logic gate that outputs 1, that is high, only if all of its inputs are 1. Why we are saying that, I will just try to show it to you with the help of logical diagram, truth table and the Venn diagram. Let us first understand the logical diagram. This is the symbol by which AND gate is represented. So here it has two inputs, that is input A and input B. Y is nothing but the output, and the output is denoted as A dot B or A multiplied by B. Now I want to look at this particular animation wherein it shows that if all the inputs are 0, or we can say if any of the input is 0, the output is 0. However, if all the inputs are 1, then the output is 1. Then just look at this truth table. So as I have said, if all the inputs are 1, then the output is 1. However, if any of the input is 0, then the output is going to be 0. Why? Because 0 multiplied by 0 is 0, 0 multiplied by 1 is 0, so anything multiplied by 0 is going to be 0. So this is the truth table, and we have to verify this truth table using Deldsim simulator, which is an online tool that we have, or a simulator that we have. Now this is the Boolean expression of AND gate, which is y is equal to A dot B or A multiplied by B. Now let us look at the pin diagram. This is the graphical representation of this pin, which is of this AND gate, whose pin number is, or let's IC number is 7408. Now this is the pin diagram. The pin diagram shows that this particular dot shows that this is how, or this is the side which should be at the top while inserting the chip. Now it has 14 pins in all, 1 to 7 on the left hand side and 8 to 14 on the right hand side, out of which pin number 7 is ground, which is 0 volt, and pin number 14 is VCC, which is plus 5 volts for this chip. Now there are 4 AND gates on the IC 7408, out of which the first AND gate has input pin number 1 and 2, and pin number 3 is the output. For gate number 2, 4 and 5 are the inputs and 6 is the output. For gate number 3, 9 and 10 are the input and 8 is the output. For gate number 4, 12 and 13 is the input and output is pin number 11. Now we have to refer this pin diagram, and based on this we have to do the connections on the Deldsim simulator. So let us go to the Deldsim simulator. Just type in Deldsim simulator in the Google bar. Click on the first link or click on the deldsim.com link. Once you click on that, you will be routed to a home page. Here you will find on the top options such as study resources, circuit tutorials, trainer kit. Click on the trainer kit option. Once you click on the trainer kit, you will get this type of an interface. Now we have to design a new circuit, that is why create on plus sign over here, because we are creating a new circuit. So once you click on the plus sign, we land on this particular interface. Just a moment. Yeah, so now once we create a new circuit, this type of an interface appears in front of us. Now here, if you look, there are 3 sections that are there. This is the upper part is the output section, the lower part is the input section, and this is the power section. The middle one is where there are multiple bases that are available, wherein we can import or add our chip onto any of the base that is available. Either we can on base 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. Now to do the connections, we have to refer this pin diagram, this particular pin diagram. So pin number 7 is ground and pin number 14 is VCC. We have to keep that in mind. Now here if you look, first we have to add the IC. IC number is 7408. So how to add the IC? For this there is a icon over here on the left hand side which says add IC. So once I click on that, you can select any of the base. Maybe if I select this base, it will ask me to select the IC component. As I told you, the IC number for AND gate is 7408. If you look at this, here 7408 appears. Now you have to click on it. Once you click on it, here a prompt says that selected 7408, which is 2 input AND gates, and now here you say allow. Once you do that, the chip 7408 is now imported on this base. If you look at the base has 20 pins, 10 on the left side and 10 on the right side. But as per the pin diagram of 7408, there are only 14 pins on for the chip, which is 1 to 7 on the left hand side and 8 to 14 on the other hand, that is the right hand side. Now if you look at this, see 1 to 7 on left hand side and 14 number pin is nothing but 8 pin of the IC. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So pin number 20 of the base becomes pin number 14 of the IC. Now we have imported successfully the IC. We will now do the connections. The first connection, initial connections that we will be doing is pin number 7 and pin number 14 of ground and VCC. So here if you see there is a ground, just take a wire and connect it to pin number 7, which is ground. Then again take a wire from VCC and connect to pin number 14, which is pin number 20 of the base. Ground and VCC we have done. The next is, as I told you, there are 4 gates, out of which let us select the first gate, and the input for the first gate is 1 and 2 and the output is for pin number 3. So I can take select any of the LEDs from the input section and connect it to pin 1. So if this is a pin 1, then this LED I will take a wire and connect to pin 2. So this is how we connected 2 inputs. This is how I will connect it. Once both the inputs are connected, pin number 3 is the output. Take a wire from this and connect anywhere in the output section. So this becomes our LED, output LED, and this is our 2 input LEDs. Now this is how the connections are done. Let us now turn on the power supply, and the statement of AND gate says that if any one of the input is 0, then the output is 0. So that means the LED will not glow. If it is red, that means LED is glowing. Right now both the inputs are 0 because LED is not glowing. So if any of the input is 0, then the output is 0. So now here 0, 0 is 0. If I make the 0, 1, again it should be 0 because 0 multiplied by 1 is 0. If I now make this as 0 and this as 1, then 1 multiplied by 0 is also 0. And if I now make both the inputs as 1, the output becomes 1. The LEDs are turned red. This is how the connections, or this is how we prove the truth table of AND gate using Deldsim simulator, right? So this particular table has been verified with the help of this Venn diagram, and this is the expression. Now once you are done with the connection, you have to remove the connections as well. This is where the implementation part is over. Once the connection is done, turn on the power supply and then remove the wires first. This is how you have to remove. So here on the left hand side there is a icon with remove wire symbol. Just click on that and select the wire connection. Again you have to click, and likewise for every wire you have to remove the connection. So right now I am removing all the connections, all the wires. Once the wires are removed, we have to remove the IC as well from the base. So here there is a delete icon which will remove the IC. So I click on this and click on this. So the IC is also now removed. This is what the entire implementation of AND gate looks like. I hope you have understood this simulation part of implementation of the AND gate. Thank you for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Thank you.